Hello there, Assassins. Welcome back to another Wheelassassin guide. Here we are for episode number 4 of how to build the Creel House from, of course, Stranger Things Season 4 and here in Minecraft. Now, as promised, I did promise to go ahead and take my pig through the front doors of the Creel House to initiate part 4. That was for 25 likes on part 3, and I'm really grateful for that. Thank you so much for hitting another milestone with me, guys. Can we actually get through the front door? All right, we'll have to cheat a little bit. Ah, he's getting stuck on the door. Oh, there we are. There we are. We made it. We made it. We kind of made it. We kind of made it. Now the pig has a mind of its own. So yeah, today's episode we are going to go ahead and start with the dining room, which is back this way. Pig, where are you going? You should know your way to the kitchen and dining room and stuff. No, this way. This way. There's a door this way. Here. No, 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 no. This is harder to play than Forza. In here we go. This is where we're going to be building the dining room today. And yeah, we're going to try and get this one done, the pantry done, and if we have enough time, head on outside to the greenhouse as well. I'm very excited to get started, so I hope you guys are too. Let's, oh, we haven't done this one yet. Well, it looks like we're going to do this too. Let's go ahead and get some materials and get started with today's tutorial. Okay, Assassins, so to get started, we are going to head on into the right side of our Creel house over here. So when you enter upon the front door, you take a right in here, and we're going to the first sort of drawing room, aka the sort of living room as well over here. Well, it depends, whichever one you want to call the living room, this one or this one, you know, we're doing this one. The one with the turret windows, that would have been easy to say. Let's take ourselves some birch planks, some stripped birch log, some dark oak stairs, and some dark oak planks. We're also going to need some dark oak trapdoors, dark oak signs, spruce trapdoors, spruce planks, and then a note block as well. Alright then, to get started we are going to come over here towards the actual door going into the corridor. We want to make this into a big sort of shelving unit for our room in here. So to start we go with 2 blocks of dark oak wood here, and then another 2 on this side. You can knock out this spruce, by the way. We placed this before, but we're not going to need that now. So like so. Then we want to take ourselves a few, well, a normal stair here, here and here, here and here as well. Then we'll start to do upside down ones again. Oh, no, you know what? We're going to do normal again, just here. So we can actually cover up the gap just there, as you can see. Good stuff. Then we'll do a third one. And now where the door kind of goes over, we'll add in a plank here. We'll add in a second plank here. 2 more stairs on both sides. And then we'll do the sort of copying design over here for one lot, just around the corner there with the block below. And there we go. Once we grab some slabs, that will all be sort of smoothed over there as well, and it will look better. That looks good. Now if we take ourselves some trapdoors for the doorway over here, remember going top down, we want the hollowed out squares for 3 there, for our doorway into this little room over here. That is perfect. Down here you can place yourself 4 blank signs. You can of course add in a bit of detail onto them if you wish, but I'm going to leave mine blank. I'm also going to do one on the corner here, like so. Awesome. Guys, I just want to quickly say, if I do sound a little bit unenthusiastic today, I swear I'm very excited to be here. It's just my asthma has been playing up recently. It could be the dust of the Creel house, who knows. But my breathing is a little bit slower, so I'm trying to talk a little bit slower as well to catch my breath, you know. So please forgive me about that, but yeah, I'll do my best. So yeah, there we go, that looks really good. Now if we go ahead and go around the corner from here, we can continue this wall again now, so it nicely flows around. We don't want this little gap to be kind of a feet hole, so you can, ooh, let's go ahead and just sort this out. Just by adding in the spruce planks where the spruce is, and the note blocks where the note blocks are, like so. Awesome, now of course we need to do that with our birch up here, so we go with our alternating pattern. Here, these ones are going to be the same, sadly, so you can always change them up if you wish. We'll do that, and then, well, on my original one, I've kind of changed this wall. So if we need to change that wall, we will do, but for now we'll leave it like that. Let's do ourselves the next layer up. Until we reach basically the roof up here, just so we can, you know, finish up everything. Oh, I did that completely wrong. There we go, like so. So yeah, as you can see, we've doubled up here, but we can change that afterwards. Not a problem. Good stuff. At the moment, we're trying to mark out everything, just so we have everything in the right sort of space. So this is very important. Okay, so there's going to be an armchair just that goes here. So in turn, we want to go ahead and add in another like wall here. So actually, we can build another wall coming out from this section here. So for that, we can go 1, 2, 3 blocks here. So we have ourselves the one diagonal, second diagonal, third diagonal, and the fourth one, we just add in 3 blocks here. We'll add in a fifth one here, and then we'll come out from it. Sorry, fourth one. What am I on? 3 and then just jump straight to 5. No, 4 blocks here, and we come out to the right over here. As you can see, that will go straight into the wall down here before reaching this quartz. That is beautiful. That is perfect. That's what we want. So take yourself your note blocks again for this one. And then, of course, spruce over the top of that one. And now we can add in our new wall. So here, of course, doing the opposite of the one prior to it, even around the corner here, we'll start with that one like so. Obviously, build the pattern up to the ceiling, just so that you know all of it is done and you don't have to grab these blocks back later. Just like so. Well, now that we've done that, we can actually go ahead and start to build some stuff for the sort of skirting boards. So if we drop down to the bottom, we of course know there's going to be an armchair in this corner. Like I said before, it's going to be here. We will want to stick ourselves some trapdoors for 3 above it, just like so. We'll do one on the end here. And down at the bottom, we'll stick an upside down stair for a little table for the armchair. Around the corner here, we'll do 3 more trapdoors and 3 at the very top as well, of the spruce, remember. Just like so. Now that is everything here. If we go over here, now above our cabinet, our roof is actually going to come down quite a way for this room. It's going to be quite a small sort of room in comparison with height, especially when it's like leveled up with the hallway, which is really, really tall. We want the roof to come down in here. So to make that new roof, we're going to go ahead and just build where we're going to end from our cabinet, which is going to be here. It's going to be the block up from where we've put the stairs. It's a little bit awkward with our, you know, our logs here, but you can just place one, then remove the previous one like so. Now that is your new layer, so you know everything above that is not going to be seen, so you need not worry about that. If we go ahead and continue this one just along here for 1 as well, just so it's above this stair like so, then the rest of it should form into the new sort of roof here as well. Awesome. That looks really good. Now then, over here, where we have ourselves an archway into the dining room, this is of course very important. We're going to take ourselves some dark oak planks. We're going to go to the second birch just here, which should be a log. Then we'll go ahead and stick an upside down stair. Then we'll do 3 blocks, upside down stair here, and then we'll come back down for our 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 blocks in total up this side. Of course, build yourself your many birch blocks around it, like this. Now we're only going to see the top layer, so this one is only going to be the one to see at the roof, remember, because of this line. So that's perfect. You need not worry about the top bit there, but if you want to, you know, just for your own liking, feel free to fill this up, just so you kind of know that this is a separate room. Maybe for now it'll be helpful. And then across this side will be obviously the same sort of thing. We need to go ahead and build our new wall, so we do our spruce here. This one can come along, just right to that quartz just down there. Then of course this is going to be a new window, and then we'll do another one over here, and we'll do another one just here as well. So we add in our window basically in this gap here, as we did for that side. Then of course the new fireplace will go in here, but if you want to add in your entire sort of wall, feel free, and then do the same over here. Note block, leave the middle one empty, note block, and then we're going to do some to that window just there for now. Good stuff. Okay, so for the next layer of your sort of wall here, of course it's going to be your normal spruce. So where we have note blocks, spruce is of course going to follow after it like so. Let's just go ahead and complete the wall on this side as well. We may as well, just whilst we have the materials. So down here we're just adding our spruce. This one actually goes the entire way along to that wall. And then note blocks in between the windows and just around them, but not in front of the glass. Same with the rest of your wall above that one. And then of course with our birch, we go straight the way up with everything else. Again, just not this gap. Let's do this together. So if we go over here, starting with a plank, then we can build our kind of pattern going right up to that new level for our ceiling, which is going to be this one, remember. we'll do around the corner here. We're going to go for a plank, and then this entire thing. And then this one's a little bit awkward because of course we don't have the windows in just yet, so we don't really know too much. What I can tell you though is we're going to have 4 trapdoors on here. Same over here. We'll do one just here, second one here, third one here, and fourth one here. So that is the second layer on the birch just here. That is where the top one ends. Above this one, you may want to just build the other wall down here firstly in order to crouch click on this one to build one up here, if that makes sense. Let's do this together. So we do a birch plank here, stripped birch log, and then when you crouch or shift click on this one, you can then place a new log just on top of the trapdoor, there like so, without it folding down. Plank here, log, and then of course complete the pattern to just your liking, like so. And then over here on this big wall, we can do exactly the same, just continue on our pattern along for this entire wall at the back. This is probably the most time-consuming part of the tutorial, but it is the nicest part. I quite like doing this, and it feels like we're making big progress just by adding in a bunch of sequenced walls and things. There we are, that looks lovely. And around the corner again, we want to do ourselves the 4 trapdoors, one here, 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 and second layer on the birch. Over here our log, and then constantly alternating to the roof there. Here we want to start with a log this time, and then a plank, which we will shift or crouch click on to build ourselves another plank just here. Then continuing the pattern here as well, and then of course for these ones too. Let's just speed run a little bit. Always a little bit helpful when you have materials that don't sort of shift depending on direction, which the planks don't, which is helpful. Okay, so above each window there is going to be a plank here, and then there's going to be obviously a log in there. Down here we want to start with a log, plank, and then so on and so forth. Then that of course would be a plank if we were placing one, log, and then plank. And then just build this up over here. I think this one, yeah, it is going to double up on this side, but that's not a problem at all. As we don't really see this corner, you can't really worry too much about that. It's not going to be the most important thing. But if it does kind of trouble you, and you do have a bit of a thing about this all being different, then feel free just to change that one in the corner. It is only going to be seen for that tiny little area, so feel free to do what you want there. Okay guys, if we go ahead and complete up the wall just here, the sequence wall, remember these ones, and then the quartz of this window, then we can get onto a next step for building in some details around the room. Now I really hope you've taken a second to soak up your handiwork, because this is looking awesome so far. Very well done guys. If we come up here and just sort of sort out this wall here, like I said, we know this is going to be for our top, so we need not worry about anything beyond that point, so we can just kind of fill it up, finish it up just there. Cool, I might just change that just so it can be kind of the same there, a little bit at least. Yeah, okay. Well, we were going to have one double, but that's fine. Anyways, back to business. Down here, we want to go ahead and add in our sofa. Now we have materials for a lot of this room, so we can actually get some of this done. Over here, let's place an upside down stair for a lamp table, and same over here on the furthest window away, like so. Of course, there's going to be a sofa between this, so we can add in ourselves a block just here, a block here, stair here, and a stair here, kind of back to back to each other. Upside down stairs on the note blocks just here. Then we can do normal blocks for 3 in here. Then we'll do ourselves a stair here and a stair here, and these 3 will be slabs afterwards. Now then, over in this corner, we can add in ourselves another little table, which is going to be for the phone table, which will end up being 1, 2 stairs, another stair here, and another stair here. Now they should all connect like that and kind of go in a sort of snaking, spirally pattern just there, kind of going in and out like a zigzag. Kind of looks like a lightning bolt from this angle. Pretty cool. Now if we go ahead and come down to this area, we can see a little bit better from a bird's eye perspective. Remove that frog light just there. We can go ahead and stick ourselves another chair just here, and then one the other way, kind of back to back just here. So that one's going to be facing towards the fireplace, this one towards the door. Over here there's going to be another table kind of off from the sofa. We'll stick ourselves a temporary block just here and one here. in line with the stairs, but 1 block away. Upside down stair here, upside down stair here. Remove the blocks on the ends. We'll add a slab in between that one as well to finish that up. Good stuff. I hope you can see all this okay, guys. I know it's a little bit dark in here, but hopefully everything is still visible. Whilst we have ourselves the slabs as well, we may as well, sorry, trapdoors, we may as well go ahead and use these so we don't have to grab them later as well. Let's go up here. So we need to calculate 2 blocks high and go on the third one, the lowest point of the third one. So 1, 2 on the windows. There's the third one. We don't want to stick it on the actual window here. We want to stick it the block away from the window here. So remove the back one. Same over here, in line with the table. 3 blocks up on the window, out a block away from the window, like so. Brilliant. Now for our next step, we can come on down to, just quickly scrolling through my stuff here, just to make sure we can get everything done. Oh yeah, the fireplace over here. If we go ahead and go a block away on both sides of this big wall between our 2 lots of windows, which we'll get that one done afterwards, you take a stair here, and 2 blocks away, 1 here. On the note blocks, place upside down dark oak stairs, then stairs back to each other, and then upside down stairs for 2 in the middle, like so. You can also knock out these 2 in the floor, so you know that's going to be for your fireplace in there, like so. Very well done, guys. That looks good. That looks really good, actually. Well done. Okay, I'm just quickly checking again, just to make sure. Oh, yep, for the archway, we can stick ourselves a trapdoor here. You can try and get that one to be hollow if you wish, but it doesn't really matter too much. We're not going to see that too often, so don't worry about that. Then we'll do ourselves 4 down the sides of each pillar, folded against it, just to add a little bit more texture to the archway here, to make it look very grand and sort of like it's been professionally made. The last spruce trapdoors go in here for 2, and down here for 2 as well. We can fold them against the back of each other, like that. Nice work. Okay, that is it for now, I believe. Fingers crossed. Let's go ahead and grab some new materials and get, hopefully, finishing this room soon. Alright then, assassins, let's take ourselves a dark oak slab now, some brown carpet, some mud brick walls, a loom, some spruce fence gates, light grey stained glass panes. No, not panes, just normal glass. Sorry. Normal glass. Okay, then we take ourselves some smooth quartz stairs, some smooth quartz blocks, and finally some smooth quartz slabs as well. Firstly, as we're on the inside of the Creel house, let's take ourselves the mud brick walls here and here firstly, and then placing them back to front, so literally going against the windows to place a loom here, and here we get ourselves 2 lamps, like so. Awesome. You can imagine they're switched off at the moment. Hence the no glow. Let's stick ourselves 3 slabs in here, and then 1 slab for the table completed there. We'll do ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 brown carpet here. You could do 3 in the middle here as well if you want to, but it's up to you guys. I left mine empty just because I felt this looked a little bit cooler this way, but it's up to you. Up here we'll do ourselves slabs across the entire cabinet, just like so, and as you can see that completes that off nicely. Now then, we have ourselves some of these fence gates. These will come up again later in the tutorial, but we're going to stick them on the windows here, and we're going to try and open every single one of them. You can imagine they're the shutters for the inside. Just here, so when it's a cold winter month, you can shut the windows fully and keep the heat from the fire in, like so. Now we're also going to try and place a couple over this way, towards the this sort of dining room. We'll do 1 here and 1 here. Both of them swung open like so. Okay, nice one. Now if we go outside, we can go ahead and get that window done, and then come back on to the inside, and hopefully get some more of this room done too. So we need to make another complex window just about here. Now if we follow this one round from the same angle, so we know that the glass starts there, so it's going to be these 2 blocks in here, and it's going to go up for 3 in total, and then of course the 4th one is where we started to arch the window back in. So here, firstly add in your glass, like so. Then you want to take yourself your quartz materials, and we're going to start with a quartz stair here, here, both with slabs below them. Then you can add in a slab here. You can do a quartz block under the windows like so for 2, and now at the top here, take yourself an upside down stair here, here, stick a normal stair on top of them like so, slab here, here, and one in the middle. This one also comes down, and then these 2 blocks can be changed to quartz in here like so. And then you have yourselves another turret window. Now we only have 3 of these at the moment, so we can actually get another one done over here if you want to, whilst we're here. We may as well, you know, let's get it done. So remember to knock out 4 blocks in total, that's 3, so there's the 4th one. Make sure it lines up with the opposite one, like so, which almost does. Yeah, that's about right. Stick your quartz blocks in here, and of course quartz blocks down here at the bottom of where the window will be, just in here. Now we go 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks up with our window panes, our glass panes, or glass blocks in this case. Then we go ahead and stick ourselves upside down stairs here, here, normal stairs against the block and on top of the upside down stairs, a slab above each stair, one in the middle and one down the middle like so. Down here, next to the first lot of glass, we do ourselves a stair and a stair, slab, slab and slab in the middle, and that is it. There we have ourselves 4 windows now. Perfect. Now we're ready to get the second floor done as well. Good stuff. For now though, let's go ahead and complete the interior on the first floor. Awesome. I've actually hit a point with my Creel houses that I'm getting confused which one is my interior tutorial and which one is my one that's completed. Because both, of course, the hallways kind of look the same. It's only when I look upstairs that I see it's missing, and then if I was to actually walk into one of the rooms. But now we have a marker. The good old pig. Creely pig. Very helpful indeed. Now if we go on here, we can take ourselves some smooth quartz slabs, smooth quartz blocks, dark oak planks, some stripped dark oak wood, blue banners, yellow stained glass pane, mud, and some black concrete as well. Now then, if we go over to, well, if we start in the middle, this would be probably best to get this done. Actually, let's get rid of our banners firstly. So let's go ahead and use these banners on the 2 turret windows. They're going to go here, here, and then they'll go right the way down to the note block, like so. So covering over the note block, but not on it. So here as well. And then the 2 up here, like so. Nice one. Now we've got rid of the banners, we can take back our carpet, because I realised we're going to need to get the floor done, and that is of course going to knock up the carpet. If I show you, like so. We definitely want to get this done properly. Now for the entire floor, we're going to use stripped dark oak wood. So we're going to change every single block in the boundaries of this room, so up to the archway over here. Below the archway you can just leave this as 3 planks, like so. We're going to take everything beyond this point though, going with our dark oak wood. So this is going to be entirely this way as well. So along that direction, rather than door to the fireplace. We want window to dining room. Let's get this done, guys. Let's get the entire floor done, besides these 2 blocks under the sort of fireplace canopy. And then we can change up the floor, get the carpet redone, and then build the rest of the building. So very well done there, guys. That looks really nice now. As you can see, it looks a lot more cozy in here. And it also makes the furniture stand out from the actual floor. If it was all the same, it would obviously look a little bit too, sort of, well, yeah, it looks like we recycled way too many materials. So at least doing this, it looks a little bit more detailed. Let's take the carpet back, going here, right the way along to the other side, and then 3 back here for the table like so. Nice one. Now then, above our fireplace, we can go ahead and build ourselves a nice mirror. It is going to be 3 yellow glass panes here, 3 the other side, so on the stairs, and then in the middle, on the 2 upside down stairs, place a total of 6 normal glass panes, like so. Down here in front of the fireplace and the 2 blocks exposed, change these 4 to mud, like so. In the back where we have note blocks and spruce, change these to black concrete, and even down here to the floor. Same underneath this, you can do the same. Obviously. There we go, like so. Now that's ready for the actual campfires. Now then, whilst we have these materials as well, we can come up to the top. Remember where I said we have our new sort of roof layer? We want to go ahead and start with our quartz slabs like this, building an entire roof perimeter around this section. This will then allow us to actually kind of flow our roof inwards and going upwards rather than just being like a sharp sort of flat layer. Again, giving it a bit more detail. And then once you've got the slabs all the way bordering it, you can take yourself the blocks and just fill it all over. And then when you look at it from below, it should look really cool. But then we're going to need some lights because it's going to get dark in here quite quick. A simple trick though, if you see any types of areas like we spoke about before, that you can add lights to, such as underneath stairs, underneath carpets, and underneath kind of slab blocks or something, then remember to use them whilst you can. So let's go ahead and get some of these verdant frog lights, and we can stick these under our carpet just here in the middle. Then replace the carpet. That lights up that little area, and no one knows any different. Same underneath these slabs, you can change the 3 slabs under here to some frog lights, and replace the slabs. Now that is very bright. It's a very brightly lit sofa. Of course, we will add in the fireplace stuff as well, so that'll give it a little bit more light. And there's a chandelier up here, as well as some candles. So, lights everywhere. Alright, Assassins, so the next step will be to grab some birch slabs, some birch stairs, some normal candles, the sort of tan coloured ones, some item frames, some normal chains, like there's a different type, dark oak fences, spruce fence gates, mangrove trapdoors, and finally some spruce fences as well. What is awesome about this tutorial that I've only just realised is we used kind of some materials twice. So we kind of recycle a little bit, but not in a bad way. You know, like I was saying about the floor being the same as the furniture, that is a bad way. But we actually help ourselves out by using things in certain different scenarios, like the chandelier and the fireplace have the same mangrove trapdoors. So that's really, really cool to use. Now over here we start with an armchair. We'll build up 2 blocks with our birch slabs. Then we'll do 2 stairs backing into each other, kind of in the corner there, like so. 1 slab down here, armchair complete. Other side of the carpet, slab, block, block, stair, stair. 2 blocks built up with your slabs, and then you can either build a slab on top of this if you want to, or just leave it plain. I recommend leaving it plain, just so it's kind of similar to the other one over here. Nice one. We'll do 3 candles on this sideboard over here. We'll do ourselves candles above each of these, that's what I destroyed earlier. Each of these open fence gates, so you may need to just place yourself maybe an upside down stair to place them on. And then you can remove it again and place your open gate here as well. And then the gate as well, like that. Nice one. We'll of course light all these afterwards. Down here in front of your fireplace, you can do yourself another 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 over here like so. And then we'll actually build our big sort of human chair just over here, which is going to be 4 of our fences like that, and then 3 leaving 1 corner exposed. This corner exposed, if you want to take yourself from the birch slab a brown carpet and stick it just there, it now is a completed chair. Lovely. Looks good. Okay, for the chandelier up here, you can take yourself from the middle where the mirror is. You can go 1, 2, 3, and on 4 we want on 5 actually we're going to add in 2 chains in line with that mirror before. Now our chandelier designs are a little bit awkward. We do need to grab ourselves just a random block in order to place our candles. I'm going to grab myself a stripped dark oak wood. I'm going to take 2 fences, spruce fences from the chains. Then I'll do my wood down here temporarily, and then out on each side of this build it like so. Now I can place 3 candles on each block, and then I'll go ahead and remove all my blocks below here. We'll stick 2 mangrove trapdoors below the fences. Then we'll do ourselves open spruce fence gates below the candles. This one is a bit awkward, so you must do it like this over here as well. Should be able to do it from the ground now though, which is pretty helpful. And then open them towards the mangrove trapdoors like so. Now over here in the fireplace, also do a few more, preferably with the handles facing one another, but that is just me being picky. There we go, that looks pretty awesome. Okay, let's do a couple more candles over here. We'll do ourselves 1, 2, and then we'll do 3 in the corner down here. Or you can make it 4, up to you guys. It looks good any way you do it. If we stick ourselves another item frame just here, then we can come over to our big cabinet at the front door and add in our final item frames for this room. We'll do one here, one over in this corner, one just here. We'll do one here next to the doorway, one down from that one, and then the opposite on this side, just like so. Finally, take your dark oak fences and stick one here above the item frame, and a block away over here as well. Awesome, I think we're about ready to grab the final materials for our room in here. Alright, so now we'll take ourselves a mangrove button, some spruce saplings, some flower pots, one bell, some campfires, a painting, anvils, 2 brown banners if possible, and some bone meal or some white dye. Now if we go ahead and stick ourselves 2 buttons here and here, a flower pot here and one here, both with spruce saplings in, one anvil on its diagonal angle over here for our telephone. If you want the big sort of side of the anvil to be facing this loom, that just looks a little cooler, like so. We want a 2x2 painting over here of the hand kind of sprinkling something, or that's what it looks like so. Then we'll go ahead and get ourselves a bell going over here, just like so, on this side of the armchair, up there like that. Of course, the campfires go in our fireplace down here for 2, and they should start smoking upwards into the abyss. If they don't start smoking, what you need to do is you want to grab yourselves some hay. Get rid of the bell for that. Ah, there you are. Hay bales. You want to go ahead and destroy your campfires and stick them beneath the campfires. This means that they'll smoke even higher than before, and if that doesn't work, you can go ahead and remove your trapdoors a second, let them sort of build up the smoke, and then try and place your trapdoors again afterwards. It is a bit of a trial and error type of thing, because for some reason the campfires need to be placed in order for this to happen firstly. On my original one it seems to work, but on this one it doesn't seem to want to do it. Maybe it's because they're so close to it. If you place these on the below, like a little bit further down perhaps, maybe it'll work. Place them here and here, and then hopefully that smoke will, yeah, it rises right the way through. So you just need to stick yourself the campfires kind of below this block of mud here. So lastly, we need to take ourselves the banners. Now then, if you want to clear out your inventory, just so you have yourselves your brown banners and your white dye of whatever sort, then we'll get back to this. Remember, 2 brown banners is what we need. Alright then, assassins, so I've got myself my 2 brown banners and my bone meal, or white dye. I'm also going to grab myself an iron helmet, and if you want to light all your candles, take some flint and steel, of course. Let's get our candles lit before we continue. Don't forget to do these ones up here. One's in front of the fireplace, one's on this unit over here, and then finally these ones up here on our chandelier. There we are. Now then, down here, what is awesome is the first ever time in one of my tutorials I've incorporated a loom into the build. Well, I think the only other time was in the camper van from, the Winnebago from Stranger Things Season 4 as well. So these Stranger Things Season 4 tutorials have been awesome for incorporating looms. So we're actually like really using them well. If we go ahead and spread our banners out in our inventory, sorry about my inventory being a mess. Let's go ahead and stick one brown banner in. We'll stick our white dye or our bone meal in. And we want to get the 2 different gradients. We want to get the gradient kind of going from up to down. And then we want the other one as well. So they're down to up. This one and this one. Like so. Now of course the one that starts with brown at the top is going to go on the very top of our windows. And then we'll also do 2 lots of the brown at the bottom for down each side of these windows. Just like so. So the majority of it is kind of brown showing through, but there is like a sort of white kind of fade coming through there as well. Nice one. Now if we stick ourselves some iron helmets flipped upside down in all of these item frames on the unit here, they should look like some fine china that you only crack out on the weekends. Just here like so. And that is it. That is it for this room just here. Nice one. That is really good stuff. Well done, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for. This is how to build the dining room. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves some dark oak planks, some birch planks, stripped birch logs, some dark oak trapdoors, a note block, and some spruce planks. We're also going to need a spruce fence gate, and we're also going to need 2 of the brown banners we literally just made for the room back here. Awesome. Okay, so coming on in here. Firstly, as we already know, we have ourselves these walls to get built around this window. Now we only want these 2 windows, we don't want the third one down there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take ourselves, of course, our planks, we're going to run them along this way, and we're going to stop on the second block here. So the blue terracotta just here. I thought it was terracotta, but I couldn't remember. There we go. Then we'll take note blocks just up to the windows like so. Note blocks here, and note blocks here for 2. Spruce planks again over each note block, like that. Then we'll of course do our alternating pattern with our different wood just here. This will of course go along all the way to that side over there. How about we continue the sort of markings of the room, and then we'll do that off camera, just so we can save some time. So up here we have of course the door. We want to leave like a 1 block gap on both sides. So we build in a 5 block kind of gap here. That's going to stop here, and it's going to stop here, just before reaching this one. Nice one. The back room, by the way, is also going to be fully kitted out with the same sort of design. So you can add in your note blocks and your spruce going around these windows like this. Just make sure to miss out blocks where there is a window, like that. Now let's go ahead and add in our note blocks here, and then our spruce on top of these ones. Just like this. And now for our patterns. Remember, don't forget to add in yourself your dark oak planks for the door frames to go over it. And now our planking begins. We take a plank here, we'll go down here for 1, here for another, here for 1, 1 over the door, and 1 down here. Then our logs, of course. And now remember to continue the pattern all the way around this entire exterior and over the windows. And you can build it up to the same height as this one and this one. Let's go ahead, get this done. So there you go, guys. That is basically what you need to do there. How cool does that look? You already have yourselves the dining room laid out, and you also have this little back room laid out too. So this is going to be completed today as well. Awesome. Now we have ourselves these materials still to get rid of. So we're going to take ourselves our banners, and we'll place these on the windows. We will do the brown banner with the top bit brown just here. We'll also do one on the other side, and 1 over here. We'll do this one down for 3, so it goes over the note block. This one only down to here on the spruce, and same here for the spruce, but not any on this side. Spruce fence gates go openly in these windows here. You can also do them in the back sort of little room as well. They're going to go on these ones. Now you can add them on the very back window as well. The back of the house just here for these 3. But on the other one, oh, we have done it. Okay then, let's do it over here. Make sure to leave them open though, just so it looks a little bit more inviting. At this period of time we're building the Creel house, it is an inviting family home, so we want to keep it that way. Until we get to the attic where we make everything about death. Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and yeah, we can actually grab some more materials now. We're not going to swap out too many though. If you want to keep your dark oak planks, your dark oak trapdoors, and yeah, those 2 only, then feel free. Let's get some new materials. Oh my goodness me, assassins. You're gonna laugh at this, but I just got jump scared by a Minecraft pig. So for some reason I just completely forgot that there was a pig in the house still. And so that's what happened. Literally just came out of the, like, nowhere, under the stairs. It was like Harry Pigda. It was scary as hell. And yeah, his little face just scared the living daylights out of me. So, gonna give me a heart attack, pig. Goodness me, man. Right, onwards to the dining room. We want to take ourselves some stripped dark oak wood, some mud, some dark oak trapdoors, some dark oak stairs, as well as the planks, of course, some brown wool, some packed mud, some brown concrete powder, and some rooted dirt. The first time this is making an appearance in one of my tutorials. Happy days. Okay then. So starting off right as we reach the archway going into the dining room, we're going to come down to this block here, and we'll go along until we're a block from this wall. These will all end up being our packed mud, just like so. Awesome. This is kind of like the start of the rug. Then we want to take 2 brown concrete powder here, because of course we are 2 layers up from the floor. Same over here. And 1 in the middle. You can do rooted dirt here and here, and 1 here in the middle. We'll do concrete powder here and here, either side of it, and then our brown wall going besides that one, just like so. Now it's going to be an alternating pattern between our concrete powders and our brown wall until we reach the other side. So we can just do knocking out the entire floor basically, just adding in these two. For a good while, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lots of wool. 1, 2, 3, 4. So another concrete powder, and then our last wool up here. Go to the other side, remember a block away from the wall, and this is where you stop over here as well. Same design, 5 lots of wool with your concrete powder in between each one. So the connection of this rug comes in 1 block before this one. Of course we have 2 right now, so we want to connect it just here. So on this new layer. We'll go with our concrete powder, then we'll do our brown wall in between them, and concrete powder again. Now we can add in rooted dirt here, here, and here, just like so. And we'll do another block just here like so. Now we want to do concrete powders as we have brown wall kind of around this, just like so. And then we want to go ahead and alternate, as this is under the dining table, we don't see this, so you can just go ahead and alternate between your brown wool and your concrete powder, but don't worry too much because, like I said, not seen, so you can kind of forget about this one. Like so. And then we have ourselves a very brown rug. It doesn't look great in a normal Minecraft house, but in the Creel house, it fits right in. Down here, you can come along until you reach the middle of this area here. So we're going to go to basically the end of the window here, and beyond the window here, until we're like a block back there. Same here. Oops, that was concrete powder. So all the way along. On this side it's all the way along, but on the other side, stop for the windows. And then you take your stripped dark oak wood until you reach this block here. So over here. These ones in the middle end up being mud, so you can change these 5 to mud. Then continue your stripped dark oak wood just this way, like so. Awesome. In here, this is going to be for our cabinet, so you can keep these planks. That is absolutely fine. For our big cabinet, you want to take yourselves 2 lots of dark oak planks, just from the ground up for the 5. Then we want to do ourselves 2 blocks in the center. 1 upside down stair here, and 1 the other side, kind of backing onto the block, and then curved around the corner here. Again, the same for another layer, just like so. Now we'll take a layer of normal stairs, so we'll go here, here, and then these 3 in the middle kind of curve around. And then above here, this gets a little bit awkward, not gonna lie. This is a bit troublesome indeed. We want to go for a normal stair here, a normal stair here, sort of backing onto each other. Upside down stair, upside down stair, upside down in the middle. Then on the upside down stairs, normal stair, and an upside down stair at the very top there, like so. It looks awesome when it's done. It looks like a real proper old cabinet, like that. But until it's done, it's very tricky to get there. Good stuff, guys. Very well done. Nice one. And this cabinet symbolizes the top of our roof here. Now the roof is going to come in here, and it is going to be our stripped dark oak wood or our stripped spruce wood. I'm going to use dark oak for this one. So you can go ahead and build this from the top of the cabinet to the very back of the room as well. This will allow us then to build our chandelier in, and that will give us a little bit more extra light to work with when we're getting the interior done. So let's just bring this right back to the archway, like that. And there we go, that looks really imposing down there. On the sides of it, you can take yourself some dark oak trapdoors from under the stair here. So there, oops, top of the stair, very awkward. There it is, there as well, here, here, and here. Fold each one down. You may have to replace a few because that's very troublesome to get in there. There we go, like so. And then the same on the opposite side. If you want to start from the top working down, that may be easier, or even the bottom up. The bottom up's probably easiest. Like this. There we go. It just really finalizes the cabinet on both sides there. We also do ourselves 2 in the middle bottom, just like this, and then we'll stick doors on both sides of it. Well done, guys. Looking awesome. Don't forget to add in your doorways for 1, 2, and 3 trapdoors here. And then in the back here, there's also going to be a door frame kind of going behind or on the back side of this block here, like so. So one there, same over here. Like that. So it goes the furthest point back from that block, like that. Nice one. We only have one entrance in and out, which is this one, and of course the archway from inside of this drawing room. Cool. Looking good, guys. Well done. Alright then, assassins, let's take ourselves some dark oak fences, a bell, some black concrete, a blast furnace, deep slate tile wall, grey carpet, end stone brick stairs, glass panes, and finally a dark oak trapdoor as well. Now here in the dining room, let's go ahead and take ourselves 2 deep slate tile wall on top of our mud, a blast furnace back here in amongst the spruce with black concrete either side of it. Then we'll do ourselves a layer of deep slate tile wall over that entire section like so. Good stuff. We'll do 2 carpet here and 2 carpet the other side. Upside down end stone brick stair there. 2 glass panes right above it. Stairs kind of upside down here and the other side, and then on top of it normal ones like so. And a normal stair on the very top of the glass pane. Cool. Now we can come up to over here, a bell in this corner, a fence here, here, and one in the middle of the cabinet up there like so. Nice. And then finally, with our materials that we have now, you can take yourself the trapdoors over here, and they will surround a painting later on. The painting will go here, above the note block in this corner, and then we'll literally just build trapdoors up to the ceiling height here, right the way over until you reach yourselves, hold on a sec, let me just count this in my head. I think it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So from the corner, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's our 5th one, and on 6 is where we start to jump back down. So basically you want 1 block either side of these frog lights, like that. Nice one. That's going to be for the big picture of the sort of princess with the pig dog. I think it's a pig dog that goes in here. So yeah, we're going to have that later. Nice one. Let's get some more. Guys, I really hope you're proud of yourselves because we are making insane progress today. You really should be. So well done. Let's take some dark oak stairs, a painting, item frames again, some dark oak signs. Was that my chair? Blimey neck. Gonna need to get a new chair soon. This one's squeaky as hell. A lightning rod, an orc, every single time, an orcree, frog light. This frog light, anyways. Weighted pressure plate. Wait, where do I have this? Oh, I remember. Weighted pressure plate, the iron one, some white wool, and some spruce planks as well. By the way, the frog light is for a lamp. I just completely forgot. We're going to go ahead and take ourselves some dark oak stairs from this corner. So you can start here, run right the way along, and you want to go the block past the painting, kind of ending here. So block past the trapdoors. Fold it into the corner like so. And down here, if you want to fold this one in as well, feel free. Cool. Let's take a lightning rod here, and then a frog light above that one like so. We'll do ourselves a huge painting in here, and first time, there we go. We have ourselves the right painting. We'll stick an item frame here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more item frames on the floor here, on the mud. Then we'll take ourselves a pressure plate next to the lamp just here. And now we're going to come over kind of next to the lamp, and we'll stick ourselves an item frame here and here. Both of these will have normal painting kind of icons in, like so. We'll do a dark oak sign just on the edge of the table here, just to kind of conclude that, make it look really more detailed than it actually is. And then we can add in ourselves details for the table in a moment. So for this very, very grand dining table, the one that is very notorious in the show, we want to be on this block here, closest to the lamp. Not this one, just this one here. So the middle of our rug and kind of closest to the lamp still. We'll do 2 white wool this way, 1 here, 1, 2 back this way, another one here, 1, 2 back this way. So let's go from this side now. 1 here, 1, 2 this way. And then we're going to fold it in again just here. Let me just check that. I think that's accurate. So yeah, we want to leave ourselves basically 2 blocks from the edge of the rug up here, and then 4 blocks from the edge of the cabinet up here. Nice. In these 3 blocks of the table, we take ourselves spruce planks. We'll take ourselves an item frame here, 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 and here like so. Nice one, guys. Okay, I think we should grab some more materials now. Now we will take ourselves a skeleton skull, some dead horn coral fan, a bowl, some white carpet, some white banners, spruce stairs, an oak trapdoor, a spruce trapdoor, and a flower pot as well. We want to go ahead and stick ourselves a flower pot next to this item frame on the cabinet. In this one you can stick a normal skeleton skull. Down here you want to go ahead and make the sort of fluffy part of the edge of the rug. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that we have all these coral fans facing the same way. Basically the lowest point of the item frame facing more sort of towards our dining table, and the fluffier side towards this drawing room, like so. Let's do a bowl in front of each person sat at the dining table. Just like this. Oops. There we go. And then of course these people need chairs. So we want to go ahead and stick ourselves a temporary block here with an upside down stair here facing towards the table. Same on this side, like so. On the ones over here you can actually just do yourselves 2 spruce trapdoors. You could even do yourselves normal doors, but I think the trapdoors look better because they don't have the little sort of door handle on them, like that. Oops, be careful of that that pressure plate. We'll do them here as well up the back of the stairs, because these ones on the sides look like they've been tucked in kind of under the table. So like so. And then we'll stick oak trapdoors on these end ones, like that. Awesome. Now we want to stick ourselves white banners on every white wall block exposed on the table. So kind of dangling down the side for the tablecloth. Then we'll do white carpet on every exposed block up the top, just like so. And now we need some more materials. We are almost there now, assassins. We just need a few more materials. Let's take some tan coloured candles, so they're plain ones. We'll take some sea pickles, some spruce fence gates. Sorry about that. A mangrove trapdoor, some spruce fences, a chain, lanterns, a bell, and finally some white banners as well. Okay, go to the middle of your table just here. You want to come up to the ceiling. Make sure you're going to be smacking your head right into that middle block up above. Anyone else see that other wood, or is it just me playing tricks on me? That is really bugging me out. That's going to annoy me. Let's change that. There we go. Sorry guys, OCD. There we go. Let's go ahead and bring ourselves 2 chains down from the ceiling here. Make sure it's in line with that center of the table there. Very, very important. And then we want to go ahead and make sure that we can bring this down a little bit further with a spruce fence like so. Now we've got that going for us. Below this, stick yourselves 2 sea pickles, 3 candles on each side. Now pick block the spruce block back from your sea pickles and place yourselves 4 blocks around the bottom of the spruce fence. This then allows us to place 3 candles on each of the 4 corners. Remove all 4 blocks. Mangrove trapdoor in the middle of the spruce fence. Fence gates now go on each side of the mangrove, and then open them up just like this, all around it like so. And you have yourselves a nice chandelier in the middle of the dining table. And now this room is done. Awesome. Now if we head on into the back room, where we have our sort of little pantry or something back here, we may as well go ahead and use some materials in here. We will take our banners down here for the side of this window for 2. Over here, kind of the same as well, like that. You can even go a little bit further on this one, do a little bit of a strange design. So you can do 2, one going over the note blocks like that, and then maybe 2 sort of dangling down from the top there. Up to you guys. Whatever you want to do, feel free. You can also go ahead and add in yourselves another sort of door here using your dark oak trapdoors. you want to do it on this side over here. Remember to fold down from the top, just so you have the hollowed out squares on both sides. We can then pick block ourselves the stripped dark oak wood from in here, and we can make sure the wood is going to be on the same height here for the roof on both sides. But of course it's going to be a little bit dark in here. Luckily we have the windows, but if you're a little bit unhappy with the lighting, come to the middle 2 blocks, bring chains down for literally 4 in total, and then put lanterns on like so. Same over this way, the second block in, and then lanterns like so. And they're still going to be above the door frames, which is really helpful. Let's do 1 bell in that top corner, and then if you want to call this room done, feel free, but if you also want to change the floor up, you got to do that too. So all we need to do for the floor is just take yourself 2 different materials. I recommend doing a little sequence in here, make it look nice. Maybe do yourself some block of quartz, and maybe even a little bit of like light grey concrete or something. And then change up the box in here to have a nice pattern going for them. And then that will conclude today's tutorial. So let's get this done, guys. And well, there we are, assassins. That has been episode number 4 in how to build the Creel House from Stranger Things Season 4 and here in Minecraft. Thank you so much for watching. We have made some insane progress on the overall house today. This room is now done, which is one of the biggest rooms in the house. We also have ourselves the dining room now done, which is very iconic from the series. One final thing, of course, make sure to light up the candles if you want that sort of ambience going for you. And then we've also got this other little room done as well, the little pantry. So in episode number 5, we'll just be getting the rest of the details done on the first floor. That includes the greenhouse and a couple of things on the decking out the front. But otherwise, we are ready to move up to the second floor. How exciting is that? Already, we've made some insane videos, so that is awesome to know. Thank you very much for all of your support on the last one, guys. I really hope you can drop some more support on this one. That would be so nice of you. Thank you very much. If you did enjoy this one, please be sure to drop a like on it. If you are new around here, thank you very much for checking out my channel. Thank you very much for staying with me for this very long tutorial. And if you're interested in more Stranger Things tutorials or tutorials in general, please check out and what? I don't know what I'm saying now. Please, please go ahead and subscribe. Maybe join the Assassinhood today for free. Thank you very much. Finally, if you're on social medias, so am I. You can find all my links down in the description below. But yeah, guys, until the very next time, take it easy, have an excellent rest of your day, stay safe, and I'll see you for part number 5. Goodbye for now.